82 wins out of the last 146 events, putting her at a 56.2% win rate, over 50%. After the last ratings update, she's sitting at 991, one of the highest rated female players to ever play the sport. Could Kristen Tatar be the highest rated FPO player in history, as well as the first FPO player to ever break 1,000? Let's find out in this video. What's up, guys? It's Chris here. Welcome to the channel. If you're not familiar with my channel, this is the first video you're seeing. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video for the YouTube algorithms. I love making disc golf content. It's one of my hobbies and passions. I don't do it super often, but I'm kind of getting back into it more and more. So without further ado, I want to talk about Kristen Tatar. As you just heard what I was talking about as far as her win percentage and how much she's been winning, she is absolutely crushing it. I'm personally a big Kristen Tatar fan. Love watching her play. Love been seeing her progress throughout the last few years and just seeing her dominate in the FPO field. So in this video, I do want to take a look at how she could possibly break 1,000 rated and how she could be the highest female rated player to ever play the sport. So let's go ahead and dive in. So I had to do a little digging in first to find out the competition of the FPO players, and Paige Pierce was the closest one ever rated to 1,000. Actually, I asked ChatGPT just for fun to see who the highest rated female player to ever play disc golf was. It did nail Paige Pierce, but said that she was rating 1,004. So I went to the PGA website just to verify, and she was never rated over 1,000. If you look at this chart down here, she was super close, coming in just below the 1,000 mark, which is of March of 2021, putting her at just under 1,000. I think it was like 996. Yeah, it's right here, March 9th of 2021, 996. I went to further look on the internet, and a lot of people are talking about it. She never did cross that 1,000 rating mark, although obviously Paige Pierce is an absolute legend. Well, with Kristen Tatar rising up right now, this was a trending post on Reddit, and a lot of the information I'm about to show you is from Reddit. She is now a 991 rated player with just incredible stats and constantly rising above the rest of the competition. Again, having 82 wins out of 146 events is absolutely insane. They even have people in the comments talking about, will she be the first ever 1,000 rated FPO player? So there's always that one person who just goes above and beyond and does the math. Shout out to S_TL2 for doing this. Took everything into account, took the upcoming schedule, took the dates for the upcoming tournaments, using number of rounds, using PDGA ratings as a milestone, basically everything you could possibly take into ratings, and calculated what would Kristen Tatar have to shoot in order to be over 1,000 rated, and this is what they came up with. So here's how to read this chart. She has to be able to average this rating over this many rounds by this date. So the first one would be she needs to, over the next 7 rounds, average over 1039, which is insane. But the next few dates do get a lot more doable, and I'll talk even more about why they're doable for her in a bit. The next one says that in the next 16 rounds, she has to average over 1018. In the next 23 rounds, she has to average over 1010. And then lastly, on the next 38 rounds, she needs to average 1,004. Now, you might be thinking that's like really high rated rounds for her to have to average in order to hit over 1,000 rating. Absolutely true. It's incredible how hard it is to go from 990 to over 1,000, or 991 to over 1,000. But here's the thing with Kristen Tatar. While this was an insane tournament for her, not missing a putt for so many holes, at the Champions Cup, she won by 14 strokes, and she was able to average above 1,009 rating, which was one of her best rounds of the season. Now, unfortunately, in order to get over 1,000 rated, she's essentially going to have to do this for the rest of the season. Granted, a lot of tournaments, as some people brought up here, she played it safe down the stretch just to ensure the win, not really caring about rating. And I do want to just say the obvious. At the end of the day, ratings are not everything. Just as a Kristen Tatar fan, I would love to see her just make history with breaking over 1,000. How this is going to happen, or if this is going to happen, I mean, we'll just see. I want to say it's not likely, but she surprised me and other people in many other ways. So to say that this is impossible, I think would be a stretch, especially being able to average over 1,004, competing on these different tournaments, maybe having this in the back of her head going down the stretch instead of playing it safe. I don't know. It's just going to be very exciting to follow. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, if she's going to be able to make history and be the first 1,000 rated female player. Your thoughts on Kristen Tatar or any of this, just be sure to drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.